going on, y'all? How y'all doing? It's the big homie. Y'all know it's election time. It's getting time. Excuse me. Time for the nitty gritty. All the mud is being slang back and forth, to and fro. Kamala Harris is right in the middle of it. Kay Harris, what you gonna do, baby girl? You gonna come out swinging, being the great prosecutor that you are, the fighter that you are, the one that ought to go in battle with the system, if you will. Because it's the system you're wrestling with right now. But guess what? You got an orange head on your tail. Donald Trump pulling up, doing his thing, representing America to the greatest, to the fullest. We know both of them full of crap. But who is full of the most crap? In my opinion, it's an easy call. Kamala Harris. You done a lot to the black community. You locked a lot of us up. I ain't gonna lie, I was a part of that system. Mass incarceration. Lock them up, throw away the keys. Gain political clout based on taking them down, locking them up, getting rid of them forever. Top cop of the nation. I met you personally, sweetie. You remember me? I'm that same guy. I was actually on a 3-strike case when I met Kamala Harris. She didn't know it. I didn't tell her. I wish I could have got a pass from her, but really, I would have took it. I ain't gonna lie, but not under no illegitimate ways, because I ain't that type of guy. You know, I write a book on killing snitches and result of a snitch. Y'all know the story. Y'all know what I've been promoting out there, but we ain't talking about the book right now. We talking about Kamala Harris. We talking about politics. It's election time, man. 80 to 85% of our votes, black people votes, are needed for either party to win, either candidate to win. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna hold their feet to fire and make them give us something right now? Or are we gonna wait until after the fact and just go for the hocus pocus like we always been doing for years and years? And years and years at a time. Man, look here. Toast up to knowing what's happening. Being woke is a beautiful thing. It's great when the light come on, but guess what? Who do we vote for? I've been hearing this for years, and me personally, I've been one of them type of people to where I've always, when people said vote, 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 I've always wondered who do we vote for? That's always been the question, but they got it so diced and sliced up and looking so beautiful with cheese on it like a tamale or a burrito or enchiladas. It looks so good. It looks so tasty. It's so attractive. But it really ain't no substance. Not the burritos and the Mexican food. I love Mexican food. That's actually one of my favorite cuisines, Mexican food. But as far as these politicians, man, they've been faking with us for years, man. Let's pull them up, man. Whoever have the pull and authority to get these people to hold their feet to the fire and make them give us something as black people as the ones that they've been faking to really give something for years and years, give it to us. And I'm not saying like, actually I am saying it. Give us some cash, man. We got it coming. Reparation right around the corner. We also supposed to be getting paid for the wrong that has been done to us over the years. Don't forget we was in slavery. They want us to forget about reparation. They want us to forget about slavery. They want us to forget about all that type of stuff. But guess what? Miss VP, Miss Veep, can you pass some type of legislation to make some things happen for our people, so we could say, guess what, Carmela, we rocking with you. You put off something. And that's gonna make Trump have to trump what you doing. That's gonna make him trump what you have to do by offering us something. But guess what? You're not gonna do it. You're not even gonna give him an opportunity to trump the things that you could give us as a people. And we talking about simple education, finances, recreational, more, just community-based programs, other than just lock them up and throw away the key. Do y'all know how much money was spent on prison systems? Me personally, been in jail nearly 20 years. Do you know how many thousands of dollars was spent every single year on my black self sitting in prison? They had to spend about $64,000 every single year. You think they spent it on me? Personally, with them threads they gave me, them old busted up boots and garbage child hall meals they gave us every time that a lot of us didn't even go eat because our family sent us money. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to. Because they price gouged on us on the phone system for years. They charged us over and over our families and us to, hustle and do our thing. They charge us, man, thousands and thousands of dollars on telephone, collect call, would you accept collect call? Yes. Send the package up there. I mean, a lot of it's still going on, even though it's a great thing that happened with the phone system recently. They're not, you don't have to pay for the phone system, but man, they was booking us on the phones, man, tens of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars that the black community paid for just a simple phone system. Carmela Harris, that was a part of your process, sweetie. You've been up in there for a minute. Actually, it ain't been that long because you kind of screwed your way through there a little bit. And I ain't mad at you for doing that. I probably would have too. Because I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I could do better than you can do. But I'm not in the situation that you're in either. Lady friend, I'm not in the situation that you're in. I wouldn't want to be it either. I wouldn't even want to be in that situation. I would rather have Michelle Obama. But then again, I don't know, man. Not Michelle either, man. Because Obama was up in there too. And he didn't really do a whole lot for black people either. Ask your boy Cornel West about what Obama did for blacks, for our community. Had the hand on the trigger, could have signed anything. But of course we already know that he don't have no power to really do nothing like that. Everybody know the story behind, who really working the twisters and pulling the levers and, pushing the button in Washington. We already know the big families own that. The Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and, all them big people with all the big dough, Walmart and all them. So we ain't tripping on that. So we know you can't do a whole lot. So stop faking like y'all could. Stop fooling the people acting like you can. Or go check in with the people that got the money that y'all really work for, that can pull the switches, that can pull the levers. Go tell them that the people tripping, that we want something out of this election. Go holler at them. Communicate it to them. Because guess what? We really want something out this election. Because we've been getting bamboozled and hoodwinked since Malcolm X days, man. He was saying it back then. We've been getting hoodwinked and bamboozled for years, man. Voting Democrats. Voting historically Democrats. Our people, our family. Social media. This is what's been happening. We know it. We've been voting Democrats. This has been perpetuating for years based on the fact that our family has been telling us this is the way to go. But a lot of people woke up. But the thing is, like, damn, we woke up, but we don't even have no leader to represent us, the black people. I'm talking about, not you, sweetie, not Carmela. I mean, it ain't nothing personal to you, but you're not black. You're not from our community. You're Indian and Jamaican. I mean, them, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They're my folks somehow, whatever, down the road. But I'm talking about black, born, raised South Central, born and raised in Texas, born and raised in Alabama, born and raised, family, cousins, nieces, nephews, and ran these same streets that we didn't ran. We ain't really had none of that. Not even with Obama. you know, it's people is from Kenya and somewhere else, man. So we ain't really had nobody to really represent us and our people as a whole, as like, bro, like how she tried to go in there and dance at the little thing, how she had my girl up in there twerking, you know, at the event. You know, you're not like us, sweetie. You're not like us, Carmela. You had old Megan up in there. I ain't mad. You got your bag, Megan. I mean, it's a check. I mean, go get your dough. Ain't nobody mad at you. Go get your money. But well, some people probably is. There's a lot of haters in there that don't really understand the business behind this. But when it comes to the overall enchilada, the overall play, Kamala Harris, I don't think you're ready for this job, sweetie. And a lot of people, you got food. I ain't gonna lie. I got my boy T Money over there, food in Louisiana. My partner, Kamala Harris, he out there with the banners and everything. He got rooting her on. I ain't mad at her. You don't know. I throw up the fact that she been through there for prosecuting and all this, and, you know, her track record. He don't care. You got people out there, family with the police and all that. That's what they claim. You know? So I don't know, whatever. I might got family with police too, but that don't mean I'm finna ride with the whole jacket of them. I ain't finna rock with all of them. As a policy, it's like, oh, forget what they done in the past. Forget them 20 years I've done in the past. And I know you done time too, homie. I understand. We both went through a whole lot, you know. But I just look at it a little bit different. And ain't nothing wrong with that. We both got different sides. Everybody got different ways to look at it. But Donald Trump ain't the answer either. So don't get it misconstrued, as I mentioned previously. We ain't just rocking with him just because of that. But at some point, we got to go with the worst, the best. Excuse me, we got to go with the best. I've been doing a little tipping, a little drinking. You know, it's been a rough day, y'all. Good rough day, not bad rough day. But yeah, man, Trump ain't the answer, man. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it G. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Man, I think he had more. He has more qualifications for this job than Carmela. Because first of all, he's been at the top helm of the situation. And I'm not endorsing Trump, no, by no way, nowhere near. But when I just put both of them together, man, it just seemed like Carmela ain't going nowhere far, man. It seemed like everybody flipping on you, girl. You might as well run for the hills or do something, because it seemed like Orange Head and stepped in, and got a lot of influence on the election. Got a lot of people caught up. And you feminists don't be tripping on me about Carmela this, Carmela that, because you're black, because you're a woman, because you're... I ain't tripping on that. Don't trip on me. Don't blow me up. Don't do me bad. Don't do me dirty. I'm just another guy online trying to explain the way I feel about this story, about her and her tactics. And me, just like a lot of other people, we just can't get over the fact of her record, man. She said she'll put her record up against anybody, but your record ain't that good, sweetie. You was a top cop prosecutor. Opposition to me, what I do, but we don't like the police over here. But the fact that, you are a police, do your job, do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at you being police, but don't be a crooked cop. Don't be the head of the heel with bad information and running bad plays and allowing your people to run bad plays all around you, and all y'all agreeing with it, because we know the prosecuting attorney office has never been for the community as far as being fair, man. Look at all the people they send to prison, man, for stealing a cookie or stealing a piece of pizza. 3 strikes, you're in, you're out. Come on, man, my God. 3 strikes. Man, they should have never came with that craziness. But old Bill Clinton them introduced it. Ask Michelle Alexander. She'll tell you about that. in the book that's called The New Jim Crow. The New Jim Crow, man. Y'all ever get a chance to read that book? Great book. I read it. Michelle Alexander, The New Jim Crow. And her husband is a prosecutor. He's a federal prosecutor. And she still laid the game out, explained everything, and, took opposition to the system, all the inequalities that went on, all the mass incarceration, and all the injustices that was going on. Who do you think that she was talking about? What officers do you think that she was referring to? She was referring to her girl office right out there up north, because I believe Michelle Alexander is from the Bay Area as well. She was right up there with Carmela Harris. Thank you for cutting the water on. She was up there with, I'm just playing with you. She was up there with Carmela Harris, so she understands the struggles about this thing. She know the process of mass incarceration. She know what goes on with these crooked laws and these legislations that's being passed. Man, that ain't nothing but a cycle of bad karma, bad relationship, bad atmosphere for our people, because most of the people that get targeted in the system is our people. And don't forget, they need our people again. They need 80%, 85% of our votes in order to get elected. So why would we give them that opportunity right now? They done messed us up so long. So think about that, man. Think about your vote. Like I said, I'm not a Republican. I'm not voting Republican. I'm not. You never know. I don't know. Let me hear Trump out a little bit more, because I don't know. Because, man, we got to go with somebody, man. And Talbot, what's his name? What's the other little fool? Ricky Smiley. Man, I heard you out there screaming about how all black men going for Donald Trump now, this, that, and what Carmela Harris done, this, that. But you couldn't even explain nothing about what she have done for our people. The most you were able to say was Google it. We talking about Ricky Smiley. Met you once before at a Mike Epps show. We talked, communicated. I gave you my book. You told me you was even gonna put me on your show way back then. It never happened. But that's a whole nother case. But man, that crap you was yelling just. Man, it don't make no sense to me that you would ride with that lady like she done done something way great for our people. Well, if she did, you would know at the top of your head what she did. You wouldn't have to think about Googling it. You understand what I'm saying? But I can tell you a whole lot that she has not done opposed to what she has done. I can tell you also what she has done opposed to what has she not done to the community. So it goes both ways. I can just flip it back and forth. At the end of the day, Ms. Top Cop, you're not like us. As I mentioned, as you mentioned, you were, but you're not. Okay, Carmela, I'm gonna let you go. I ain't gonna beat you up too much, because I'm not getting paid to beat you up. And it ain't just, my position to do that. But I'm just telling you how I feel as a black American, as a black man that's been through the prison system. I done been, even once you go to prison, I mean, I'll tell you a little story, just a real quick story before I get off of here. I've done both time. I've done time in the state and I've done time in the feds, right? And when I got out the feds, I actually done like a program through, it wasn't even a program. I just went and started working for Terminex. I worked for Terminex Pest Control. I done fingerprint live scan. It took months and months and months to come back. Long story short, they hired me for the job, but then once they found out I had been incarcerated when the live scan came back, they fired me. They got rid of me. I've done that on several jobs when I got out. It was really hard to get work. I mean, of course I can go get a janitor job, a bootleg job, bullshit job, but man, nobody want no job like that getting out the penitentiary. We really want help, man. We really trying to have another opportunity to really do right and be productive, constructive citizens of America. But y'all make it hard, man. But them policies and them programs are set up for us when we get out. What else we gonna do is what else is coming but recidivism if we just get out of prison and ain't doing nothing, go back to the same situation, same scenario. Y'all, like I said, y'all don't really give us a lot of chance. The programs that they got out there is really bootleg. What they do, give you a little housing for a couple of months, give you a little this, a little that. I mean, it's not really enough, man. I'm not saying that we all need a handout, like we all have to get handout, because at some time people got to start thinking and becoming responsible for their own thoughts and their own actions and start making moves. But man, when you're so far behind the 8 ball, sometimes it's hard to catch up. Even me myself, sometimes it'd be hard for me to catch up, but guess what? I make it look good. I'm keeping it moving. I'm keeping my books going. I'm keeping my movies in the process of being made. I'm constantly doing things because guess what? I'm not gonna let you get me down. Even though you don't want to look out, you don't want to fund, you don't want to give things, you want to. But I keep saying you. I'm talking about Uncle Sam, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Uncle Sam, tax man. So, but at the end of the day, at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and get him out of here, man. I'm not gonna bore y'all, but I just want to say, Carmela Harris, do your thing, do what you got to do, fight. By all means, you got to do that, girl. I mean, shit, by all means. But you pretty much in a losing battle. We all, most of the people didn't turn their hats on you, turned against you, or was never there with you from the beginning. I never was. I mean, I hung out with you once, took a picture, seen you. You had a great show. You know, you put on a great presentation. This is when you were running for, Attorney General of California. And you won that, you done that. And even done the VP thing, you done that. I mean, because, you know, I've heard you done some freaky things to get through there. I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems like it. Willie Brown ain't disputed. You ain't disputed nothing either. Furthermore, when are we going to hear from you? Oh, matter of fact, I think you just have a little something going on TV. But when you going to really come out and do something real big? When we going to hear from you like that? We'll be listening. All right, I'm out of here, man. I've been here long enough. This is the big homie. I'll see you at the top, not from the top. Stay participating, stay helping. Buy some books, man. Don't forget I got some great books to my story out there. Check me out. Check out my YouTube page. By all means, come in, subscribe, share, and just, you know, join the Gangsta Jake movement. And the Gangsta Jake movement consists of the great movies I'm trying to put together right behind me. Back there, it is a message behind the madness with the Gangsta Jake. Y'all see that? Y'all see that back there? Anyway, let me get out of here, man. Y'all be good. I done said it 5 times, but I'm over. I'm out this time. Later.